This is Dave Tribal, class of 1977. Thanks for listening to the voice of the Portland Public Schools, KBPS, Portland.
Welcome to this broadcast of an OSAA On Point Community Credit Union State Championship event. Serving more than 452,000 members, On Point Community Credit Union is the largest locally headquartered credit union and is the proud title sponsor of OSAA State Championships. Your local Toyota dealers are proud to support the OSAA. Toyota, let's go places. The OSAA Radio Network is presented by Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
Hi, everyone, and good afternoon from Benson High School at Marshall Campus. I am Sean Phillipson alongside Jacob Patterson for AM 1450 KBPS. Today's game features round 2 of the 2022 OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 6A Girls Basketball State Playoffs as the Benson Texters host the Jefferson Democrats. Jefferson's last quarterfinals appearance was back in 2010, where they were a 5A school, winning the coveted 5A state championship. Benson's last quarterfinals appearance themselves was back in 2019, and currently the most recent state champion following the 2020 pandemic that canceled all of the tournament and games. Jacob, what can we expect in today's matchup?
Well, Sean, happy Saturday. It's great to be with you. Great to be with our listeners on KBPS. We're looking forward to a great game this afternoon, and such a pleasure to be with you. The crowd is packing in the house. The fans are filing in as we speak. Jefferson has a fantastic representation of fans here this afternoon, and Benson looks like students and some faculty members and parents are filing in, and when Benson and Jefferson get together, it's going to be a good game anytime, let alone in the second round of the playoffs. So we're expecting nothing but a phenomenal, high energy, high pace game tonight. Two of the best teams, two of the best girls varsity teams in the entire state of Oregon here. It's kind of like the Sweet 16 where we're at in high school playoffs right now, and whoever wins goes on to the Elite Eight, if you will, in the next round of the playoffs at the Child Center. So both teams have a huge opportunity this afternoon to do a really good job and move on to play in the next round of the playoffs.
We have on the interview Benson guard Kayvon Bradford interviewing guard Malaya Lesueur for the Texters.
Hey folks, we're KBPS students. This is Kayvon, and this is Malaya Lesueur, an all-league player, first team. How you feeling today, Malaya?
Pretty good.
What are your plans coming into this weekend to take down Jefferson?
The plan is to get the W and play our hardest.
Is there anything you can tell us about your opponent?
I feel like it won't be much of a competition, and I just feel like we have it.
Why do you say it's not going to be much of a competition?
Because we were former teammates, and I feel like their skill level is still the same.
Is there any players you might be concerned about?
Honestly, I would say their all-star player for them would be Aubriana Lawrence, but other than that, me and my teammates were not worried about it.
Not worried at all? Not even a little bit?
Nope.
What is your plan to win? Are you going to zone them, match up, like what?
We don't reveal our secrets.
Okay, I got you. Who's your favorite player on the basketball team to play with?
For two-man game, I believe that me and Mahogany Chandler Roberts.
Okay. Well, this is Malaya Lesueur. I'm Kayvon Bradford, and thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Kayvon Bradford with the interview with Malaya Lesueur. Great work from him. Let's run down to you the starting lineups first for the visiting Jefferson Democrats coming into today's game on a 9-game winning streak. Sophomore Brooklyn Chapman will be starting. Freshman Layla Nunez, freshman Aubriana Lawrence, freshman Chauncey Anderson, and a freshman Charisma Johnson. The Democrats are coached by Andre Lawrence, assisted by Larry Warren Jr. and Yolanda Nash. For the Texters, at guard, a sophomore, Mariana Hashimianor. Also a guard, sophomore, Olivia Hink. At guard, a junior, Malaya Lesueur. At guard and forward, a junior, Anna Brown. And at forward, a sophomore, Mahogany Chandler Roberts. The Texters are coached by Eric Knox, assisted by Dexter Lesueur and Rayshawn Brown. Going back to the regular season between these two teams, Benson won the first meeting during the MLK Showcase 61-46 on January 17th and won the rematch by 3, 65-62, 12 days later on January 29th. These two know each other well enough that Benson could look for the trifecta today and pull off the 3-game sweep of the year against the Jefferson Democrats. Jefferson looking for their first win against Benson this year. Could pull off the upset if they pull one today. Looking at the matchups in round 2. Sheldon at South Medford has tipped off. We don't have a score from them yet, but we will during the broadcast. And we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will have the first quarter action going from Marshall campus and a recap of the lineups on KBPS. Welcome back to Marshall campus at Benson High School for round 2 of the playoffs between Jefferson and Benson. Benson in the home white uniforms with black lettering. Jefferson in the road black uniforms with blue and gold lettering and numbering. Recap of the lineups one more time for you. For Jefferson, Chapman, Nunez, Lawrence, Anderson, and Johnson. For the Texters, it is Hashimianor, Hink, Lesueur, Brown, and Chandler Roberts. It will be Chandler Roberts jumping it up against Nunez. Tip-off one for the Texters. We are underway in round 2. Ball moving on the perimeter for Benson. Hashimianor gives it for Brown on the right corner over to Hashimianor. Swinging around the horn to Hink on the left baseline. And it comes across to Hashimianor. Over to Malaya. Lesueur spinning, nearly threw the ball away. Hink with the ball. Kicks it out. 3-pointer on the far corner. No good by Hashimianor. Defensive rebound for the Democrats.
Had a great wide open look at a 3-point shot there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Democrats starting 4 freshmen today and 1 sophomore. And we have a whistle sounding, a foul on Jefferson. Or no foul, 3 in the key, beg your pardon, on Jefferson. Benson ball on the sideline in front of their own bench. Inbounds up high and got it over to Hashimianor. Over to the left wing, Hink unloads the 3, no good. Rebound one-handed by Lawrence and a hold on Benson.
Looks like that foul might be on Jefferson here. It looks like Jefferson's being pretty aggressive on their defense against Mahogany. Chandler Roberts. Chandler Roberts has about a 3 to 4 or 5 inch height advantage for Benson as the center in the middle, and looks like Jefferson is being really aggressive on their defense against her right now.
Anderson on the foul for Jefferson. That is her first. Hashimianor for 3 and buries it.
Another wide open look at a 3-pointer, and she hit that one. Nice move. Jefferson tried to inbound the ball, and she got the steal and ricocheted the ball off of the Jefferson player out of bounds. Benson ball. Wow, what a move.
Great play by Hashimianor to make that happen. 3-0 lead Benson. 7:04 left in the opening quarter. Hink given space for 3. No good from the right corner. Rebound tapped by Chandler Roberts into Jefferson. Down the floor is Anderson. Anderson has the height advantage against Lesueur. However, Lesueur, a good defender in her own right. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow to Jefferson's side.
Both teams showing really aggressiveness on the defense right now, and that's paying off.
6:49 left in the first quarter. 3-0 Benson lead in round 2 of the playoffs. Winner will take on either Sheldon or South Medford on Thursday in the quarterfinals. Johnson on the drive, kick out to Nunez, left baseline, going down to the paint, out to Anderson on the right corner, far side. Toss is high and a steal by Hashimianor. Hashimianor lays it up and in. 5 for Hashimianor, 5-0 start for Benson. 6:25 left in the first quarter. Down the floor is Anderson. Feeds it for Chapman underneath, laying it in. 5-2 lead, Benson. Down the other end, It's a three-pointer, good, long two for Malaya LeSueur. 7-2 lead for Benson. 6:05 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, it will remain Jefferson ball. But before we continue on, timeout Jefferson with 6:03 remaining in quarter number one. Jefferson will call for a 30. We will stay on live for the following. As the title sponsor of the OSAA State Championships, On Point does everything it can to help our team and community get ahead. On Point delivers the local banking and lending its members need to reach their goals and make more possible. Visit On Point at onpointcu.com. On Point is federally insured by NCUA Equal Housing Opportunity. 6:03 left in the opening quarter. Benson leads 7-2 over Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson had to call the timeout there because Benson's getting a little momentum here. The crowd's getting into it, and Jefferson doesn't want it to run away too fast.
Nunes passes right side to Lawrence. Back to Nunes. Nunes having trouble with the dribble. Tosses high for Chapman. Chapman down the floor to Anderson. Double teamed in the post. Gives it for Nunes. Stripped of the ball by Benson on the floor. Ripped away by Johnson. No foul called on the layup attempt. Rebound Benson the other way.
Nice block by Chandler Roberts.
Three-pointer from the near corner for Brown is no good. Defensive rebound by Chapman.
Anna Brown a little strong on that three-point shot there. Hit the other side of the rim.
Johnson with a step back. Banked it in. What a shot by Johnson.
Typically not aiming for the backboard on the three-point shots, but when it falls, we'll take it.
All alone, Anna Brown lays it up and in from Chandler Roberts, who found her as the Democrats were playing a full-court press.
Great.
Down the floor, it is Johnson. Can't handle the ball, out of bounds, out of her reach. Benson ball.
Great movement by the Benson Texters there, catching the Jefferson Democrats flat-footed. Anna Brown with the wide-open lay-in. Easy bucket.
Hink with it past the timeline. 5 minutes remaining in the first. 9-5, Benson lead. It's Hink on the right wing. Threw it away off of the fingertips of Anna Brown. Eric Knox not happy about the ball movement from Benson. Jefferson ball. 4:54 left in the first. Getting it into Lawrence. Lawrence behind the back dribble. Lawrence advances past the timeline. Spinning on the foul line. Throws up a 13-footer. Good. Lawrence her first field goal. 9-7 lead. Benson. Loose ball picked up by LeSueur. In the hit, Hashimi Anor on the drive. Missed the shot inside. Nunes got a piece of it. Down the floor is Chapman, and she gets fouled on the fast break. And the foul on Hink, that is her first foul of the contest. And entering the game for Benson will be Tate Quinlan. Quinlan will come out, or will come in rather. She's got the shoulder brace on her left shoulder.
Yeah, we were here for that game against Jesuit when she injured that shoulder earlier in the season. And we were calling the game, her first game back on the court not too long ago.
Chandler Roberts steals the pass from Jeff, and it's stolen back by Jeff, and a foul before the layup attempt occurred.
Great steal by the big center for Benson, but just couldn't hang on to it. Had a little bit too much mustard on that one.
Mariana Hashimi-Nor on the reach-in foul. That is her first. Jefferson to inbound on the far sideline and getting it in play to Lawrence. Lawrence near midcourt. 4:09 left in the first quarter. Jefferson down by 2, 9-7. Chapman passes left corner to Anderson for three. No good. Rebound tipped by Nunes. Sails out of bounds. It will remain Jefferson basketball.
I was going to say that looked like it was off a Jefferson player.
Actually, the officials say Benson ball, beg your pardon. Inbounds over to Hink. Hink gets it across to Chandler Roberts down the floor to LeSueur. LeSueur spinning, puts up a tough shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound to Hink. New possession for Benson. LeSueur on the left wing, gives it for Hink. Hink, right wing, Hashimi Anor, fakes the three, pulls for two, long. Another offensive rebound by LeSueur. Bullet pass for Chandler Roberts, off her hands, out of bounds, Jefferson ball.
Good passes, good ball movement by the Texters, but just couldn't get a shot open. Couldn't get an open shot there. Jefferson, great defense.
Johnson bringing it up, bumped on the play, kicks out for Chapman. Chapman on the drive, left-handed runner is no good. Rebound by Quinlan, and Quinlan traveled.
Man, it's tough to see how she traveled there because she was passing the ball, but who knows?
And the inbounds for three, good by Johnson.
Wow.
Charisma Johnson with 6, and the Democrats have their first lead today at 10-9. 3:10 left in the first quarter.
Cannot leave her open. She'll hit him.
LeSueur for 3 to respond. Cannot. Defensive rebound, Jefferson. Down the floor is Lawrence in the middle. Lawrence with a floater. Good. Lawrence with 4. Democrats by 3. 12-9. 2:53 remaining in the first quarter.
Benson needs to slow it down and get a bucket here.
As Shimianor fakes the pass, may shuffle her feet that time. Hink over to the right wing in LeSueur. LeSueur fakes the pass, skip pass over to Hashimianor. Unloads the 3, air ball again from the left side. Quinlan tips the rebound out of bounds. It will be Jefferson basketball.
Good effort by Benson center Quinlan trying to get to that rebound.
Whistle sounding, substitution will be made. Haley Webb will come in off the bench for Jefferson.
And looks like
Lulu Kennebrew, she's also in off the bench for Benson for Olivia Hink. Football pass down the floor from Anderson, caught and received by Chapman. Chapman from the left elbow, shot blocked by Quinlan. Down the floor is Hashimianor, into LeSueur, on the break, puts up a runner, no good. Offensive rebound, defensive rebound to Jefferson. As Lawrence snatched it away. 3-pointer for Lawrence, good! Aubriana Lawrence sticks the 3. She has 7. 15-9 lead. Jefferson on the road.
They are on fire from beyond the arc right now. Benson cannot leave the Democrats open.
Turnover, Quinlan. Down the floor is Anderson to the basket. Lays it in. Anderson, her first field goal. Timeout, Eric Knox.
Yes, all the momentum right now is on the side of the Jefferson Democrats. The Jefferson crowd is on their feet. They're up by 8 points right now.
We'll take a break. 17-8 lead for the visiting Democrats over the Texters on KBPS. For over 45 years, Pacific Office Automation has remained locally owned and operated, supporting the community and people and places that matter. That's why Pacific Office Automation continues to sponsor the OSAA year after year. Pacific Office Automation, problem solved. Benson out of the timeout, down by 9. 17-9 lead for Jefferson.
We want to welcome KBPS student Joe Anderson to the broadcast. Joe, great to have you here this afternoon.
I'm really happy to be here too. Thanks for having me.
We'll get your thoughts on what you're seeing here in just a moment.
Lob it inside to Chandler Roberts, stolen away by Jefferson. Down the floor, it is Webb holding it over to Lawrence. Lawrence trying to break loose from Kennebrew, goes for 3, back iron and miss. Defensive rebound, LeSueur. LeSueur on the break. LeSueur in the middle, spinning, kicks it out to Kennebrew. Kennebrew will slow things down, lob it inside to Araya Boyd, making her first appearance of the game. Floater with the right hand, no good by LeSueur. Rebound dug down the floor, and we have a foul on Benson. The foul on LeSueur, that is her first foul of the game today.
Right now, everything is going the way for the Democrats. Benson doing a really good job of moving the ball around, getting good passes, getting good looks at shots, but they're just not falling. Jefferson's defense and offense both on fire right now.
Hink and Brown off the bench for the Texters. 1:15 left in the first. Anderson throws it away. Ball tipped by Chandler Roberts and claimed by the Texters. And it comes to Hashimianor over to Hink, right wing. Hink has Jefferson in a man-to-man defense. Right wing, Hink. Hink, top of the arc, LeSueur. Over for Hashimianor, back to Hink. Over to LeSueur. LeSueur between the rings, now to Hink, right wing. Hink still with it. Lobs it up high for Chandler Roberts. Tough catch, puts it up and in off the window.
Quite a bit of contact there, too. No foul called. Seems like these referees are going to let these girls play. And just the second I say that, we have some contact and a foul called.
That's the second foul on Malaya Lesueur. Brooklyn Chapman returns for Jefferson. And to the bench will be Aubriana Lawrence, getting her first rest of the game today. 38.4 left in the first quarter, 17-11. Jefferson lead. Ball to the right, left wing in Webb. Into Chapman at the foul line, Nunez. Nunez going to the right, kicks it out. It's Anderson. Anderson thought about the three, goes inside for two. May got away with the travel and rolls it home anyway. Anderson with 4. 19-11 lead for Jefferson.
Definitely looked like she took an extra step there.
Over to the right wing in Lesueur. Lesueur on the drive, lost the ball. On the floor, Benson still digs it out. Down underneath to Chandler Roberts, laying around and in.
Wow.
2 seconds left. Jefferson will not get off a shot. Hang on, referee signaled something. Did a foul?
End of quarter.
End of quarter.
He's calling end of quarter.
All right.
Looked like there was a little bit of contact there, but referee said no, time. That was time.
That's the end of the first quarter from Marshall campus at Benson High School. Jefferson leads Benson 19-13 in round 2 of the state playoffs. Second quarter next on KBPS. Second quarter begins. Three-pointer good by Hashimi Inor. Cuts it to a three-point game, out of bounds, Benson ball. We apologize for the technical difficulties. We will stay on live no matter what the outcome is in today's game. Benson ball, down by 3, 19-16, 7:38 in the second quarter. Over to the left wing in Lesueur. Lesueur off the pick. Lesueur lost the ball, did Hashimi Inor, got it back. Lob into the post to Chandler Roberts, laying it up, no, foul called. And she files for the loose ball. It will remain Benson ball.
Benson needs to find a way to get back into this game and swing the momentum back in their favor on their home court with their home crowd.
Hashimi Inor has it between the rings. Left wing, Hank goes for 3. No good. That would have been for the tie. Out of bounds, Jefferson ball.
The shots are just not falling for the Texters. I don't know if they're too pumped up, if it's the nerves of the second round of the playoffs, but something's just not right for the Texters right now.
Anderson, a football pass was intended for Nunez, goes out of bounds. It will be Benson ball. And following the turnover on the football pass, Benson will inbound underneath Jefferson's side of the basket.
I think Benson just needs to slow down, catch your breath, focus. Yeah, it looks like somebody's calling a timeout to maybe tell the players to do just that, team. You know, let's just catch our breath here and let's play basketball the way we do it.
Timeout, Benson. They will take a 30. We'll stay on live. Dear driver, you're invited to save big on a new Toyota. Hurry in today. Visit Toyota.com for more information. Toyota, let's go places. Also by the OSAA app. Stay connected to your favorite rules and rankings for all teams and leagues across Oregon. Access OSAA state championship programs. Read the latest prep news and information. Search OSAA Live in the App Store or on Google Play to download today. Benson down by 3, 19-16, 7:16 left in the second quarter. Lesueur gets it into Chandler Roberts. Over to the right wing and Hashimi Inor back to Chandler Roberts at the foul line. Kick it out to the left corner. Hink goes for 3, hits the side of the backboard. Offensive ball.
Now, Benson is doing a really good job of passing the ball, finding the wide open shooter, getting wide open threes, and they're hitting the backboards. They're just not in the zone right now.
Lawrence going past her defender, kicks it out left corner to Anderson. Anderson at the line, rattles in the second free throw. She makes 1 of 2. 20-16 lead for Jefferson. 6:45 left in the second quarter. Over to the left wing in Lesueur. Lesueur gives it for Boyd. Dumping the block to Chandler Roberts, puts off a shot, no good, but she gets fouled. 2 free throws coming. And the foul on Nunez. That is her first foul of the game. At the line will be Mahogany Chandler Roberts. She will shoot 2. 4 points for her today.
The Benson's Texters, the Benson crowd, looking a little stunned right here, right now. Need to find a way to get back into this. The shots just aren't falling for them.
Chandler Roberts off on the first attempt. She will have one more from the charity stripe. All she can do is make it a 3-point game if she can make it the second free throw, that is. And Chandler Roberts rattles it in. 5 for Mahogany, 22-17 lead, Jefferson. Benson playing a full court press and a bumping foul on Benson's Hashimi Anor. That is her second personal foul of today's contest. Eric Knox has a decision to make. He will keep Hashimi Anor on the floor. Inbounds for Nunez. Nunez gets it past the timeline easily. Lob it over to the left in Anderson on the left corner. Anderson backing in, spinning, bump, fall away jumper is an air ball. Rebound snatched by Boyd.
Good move. That looked like a move from an NBA player, but couldn't hit the shot and follow through.
Hink saves the pass, throws it to Chandler Roberts. No good. Second effort is good for Chandler Roberts. Chandler Roberts with 7. 1 point. Jeff lead at 20-19.
It's nice having that height advantage.
Inside, no good on the layup by Johnson. She gets fouled. 2 free throws coming for the Democrats. The foul on Oriah Boyd, that is her first. That's the 7th team foul of the quarter on Benson. Any more fouls will be 1-1 for Jeff until the 10th team foul would be 2 free throws.
Both Benson and Jefferson are being pretty aggressive, attacking at the rim, taking the ball, trying to get it right into the basket. But it seems like the shots for Benson just aren't falling. They're dancing around the rim and flying out of the hoop, whereas the ball is going right in, nothing but the bottom of the net for the Democrats.
Johnson at the line. She makes the first and second free throws. 22-19, Jefferson lead. 5:55 left until halftime. Over to the left wing in LeSueur. LeSueur gets off at Chandler Roberts' pick. Over to Hink. Down to Boyd. Right block. Top of the arc, Hashimi Anor. Shot blocked away by Jefferson. What a block. Down the floor. Johnson gets her defender away and lays it in. Johnson with 10. Democrats by 5, 24-19 lead. 5.5 left, second quarter. Over for Boyd. Boyd over to the left wing. Hashimi Anor. Hashimi Anor pass too high. Out of bounds, Jefferson possession.
You know, got to give a tip of the hat to the Jefferson Democrats for packing their section of this gymnasium almost to the brim, almost a standing room only.
Johnson goes with the left-handed dribble, kicks it over for Nunez. Jumper no good from the left elbow, and Benson gets the rebound. A foul called on Jefferson. And the foul on Nunez, bumping with one of the textures down following the rebound. That is her second foul of the game. She will come out. Anderson will come in, and Quinlan will check in off the bench for Oriah Boyd.
You know, if the shots just aren't falling for the Texans right now, beat them with some defense. Be aggressive on the defense. Double team them, tag team them.
Right on the left corner, it's Chandler Roberts. Texas swing the ball around the perimeter. Hink to Quinlan. Top of the arc, Hashimi Anor. Inside LeSueur, bump, goes for contact. She traveled on the hop step. Turnover, Benson, Jefferson ball. Winner will advance to the state tournament on Thursday. Over for Johnson on the left wing. In the Chapman left corner. In Anderson on the left block. Good ball movement by the Democrats right now. It's Johnson on the left wing. Now she pulls the ball back out near midcourt. Johnson behind the back dribble. 5-count violation on Jefferson, as Johnson was trying to get away from Hashimi Anor, couldn't do it, and Benson will get the ball back.
This is one of those different rules in high school to help keep the ball moving, help keep the game moving. You can't hang on to the ball for more than 5 seconds. Got to keep it moving.
Hink over to the left wing and Hashimi Anor. Over for Chandler Roberts on the left corner. Back to Hashimi Anor. Dumping the block to Quinlan. Right wing LeSueur. And we have a 3 in the key on Benson. Both teams turning it over. And Jefferson maintains a 5-point lead at 24-19. 4:24 left in the second quarter. Breaking free of the press is Lawrence. Lawrence is fouled by Hashimi Anor. If that's on her, that will be her third foul, and it is. Third foul of the half on Hashimi Anor. And Eric Knox will have to make a decision going back to the bench. Lawrence to shoot 2 for Jefferson to increase the lead.
Yeah, he's going to bring in, it looks like, Eliana Brown.
And off on the first free throw is Lawrence. Anna Brown will come in for Hashimi Inor.
Yeah, and that's a bummer because she's one of the Benson Texters who's hitting a couple of shots so far this afternoon. Hit a nice wide open 3-pointer in that first period.
Lawrence misses both free throws with Hashimi Inor to the bench. She leads her team with 8 points in her starting role today. Top of the arc, Hink. Right wing, Brown. Brown back to Hink, over to LeSueur. Left corner, Chandler Roberts lobs it for Quinlan. A skip pass to Brown. I don't know if that was intended or not. Over for Hink. Hink between the rings, right over to the left wing in LeSueur. LeSueur, Brown. Hink lobs it for Quinlan, gets it to LeSueur. LeSueur, dribble drive, puts up a right-handed floater, no good. Rebound to Jefferson inside is Anderson.
I bet you these girls are just way too pumped right now. The pressure, the stress, the second round of the playoffs. And, a lot of the shots that Benson's putting up are just way too hard and strong.
What a tough shot at the foul line by Lawrence. She got bumped and still made the basket. 26-19 Jefferson lead.
That was a beautiful shot. Defender in her face, got hit, still made the shot.
Quinlan from the right elbow, not even close to the rim. Rebound Jefferson. Down the floor. It is a layup. No good by Johnson on the break. Rebound LeSueur. LeSueur to the right corner in Brown. Goes for 3 and hits. Anna Brown with 5. Benson down by 4. 26-22. 2:55 left in the second quarter.
Benson needed that desperately. Nice, beautiful 3-pointer by Anna Brown.
Chapman with a left-handed floater that didn't hit the rim. Benson rebound the other way. Chandler Roberts gets bumped and a foul on Lawrence. That is her first foul of the game.
Well, you could tell she was frustrated with that foul. Didn't mean to bump the Benson Texter, and that's the foul that you don't want to make right there. Easy call for the ref.
Hink over to the left wing in Brown. Brown between the rings to LeSueur. Right wing Hink. Quinlan at the foul line. Back to Hink on the right wing. Over to LeSueur. LeSueur, ball movement outside. Brown fakes the 3. Goes for LeSueur between the rings. Back to Brown and a timeout, Benson.
Yeah, Coach Knox running all the way out to half court. Timeout. Coach didn't like something. Saw something he didn't like there and wanted to call a timeout because Benson's only down by 4 points right now, and it looks like they really need to get this bucket here.
30-second timeout. Benson will stay on live. The OSAA is going digital. Hometown Ticketing, the official ticketing partner of the OSAA. Access tickets for all first round through state championship finals via the OSAA website or OSAA Live app. Order your tickets in advance and present your digital ticket at the gate. Convenient, paperless, and easy to use. Visit osaa.org/tickets.
The KBPS Sportscasting program is open to all Portland area high school students, and joining us on the broadcast right now is a KBPS sophomore, Joe Anderson. Joe, good afternoon. Great to have you on the broadcast with us, buddy.
Thanks, Jacob.
How you doing today? What's your thoughts on this game so far?
I'm pretty good. I like the way it's going. The spirit here is amazing. And I want to add that our Instagram, at KBPS1923, we are streaming live video of this game.
Thank you, Joe, for getting that Instagram account going, buddy.
Chandler Roberts out of the timeout, lays it up. 3-point pop. Chandler Roberts, the foul on Anderson. That is her second foul of the game.
Thanks so much for hanging with us. Apologize for the technical difficulties. But big packed crowd here. A lot of people on the Wi-Fi at the Benson High School Marshall Campus Gymnasium right now. Thanks so much for being here.
Chandler Roberts at the line for a 3-point play. And she misses it. Tie game results, though, at 26-all with 1:30 remaining in the second quarter.
A crucial missed free throw. That would have given Benson the lead.
In the second quarter.
A crucial missed free throw. That would have given Benson the lead.
Ball moving on the perimeter. It's Johnson. Johnson, dribble drive, going to the left side. Lays it up, no good. Out of bounds, Jefferson basketball.
Need to reboot, comrades. Let's reboot.
laying it up, no good, but she gets fouled. And the foul on Lawrence, that is her second foul of the game. At the line will be Malaya LeSueur to shoot 2. LeSueur at the line with 47.4 left. The free throw, no good for the lead. LeSueur with one more from the line. 47.4 left in the second quarter. And the second free throw for LeSueur is good. LeSueur with 3, 47.4 left until halftime. Benson with a 1-point lead at 27-26. Benson has had to rally back. Down by 8 in the first half to Jeff. Into Johnson. Johnson to the left wing. To Chapman. Chapman pulls the ball out. Left side. Tosses to Johnson. Left corner. 25 seconds left for the first half. And it comes to Lawrence. Lawrence lost the ball. Got it back at the foul line. Out to Nunez. Goes for 3. No good by Carmela Nunez, who came off the bench. Rebound Benson. Pink with it. 10 seconds left for the quarter. LeSueur driving to the basket and rims it out. Rebound. Chandler Roberts gets fouled. Jefferson on the defensive foul is Nunez, her first for Jefferson. 27-26 lead for Benson with 5.9 left in the second quarter. Chandler Roberts at the line to shoot 2. Roberts at the line. And her first free throw is up. Underway, taking her time. Back iron and missed on the first attempt. One more from the line. .9 left in the second. Chandler Roberts gets the ball from the official. Jefferson fans going to make it hard for her to make the free throw. Wave the free throw away. Lane violation. Jefferson. Chandler Roberts will get another shot. No, it's off Benson. Lane violation on the Texters.
Must have been Malaya LeSueur, and she's going, I don't understand what happened.
It will be Johnson to inbound the ball.
You know, the referees are holding these girls to some high standards in the second round of the playoffs here today.
Lawrence gets past half court, stolen by LeSueur. LeSueur fires from midcourt, and that will end the first half. Benson 27, Jefferson 26 in round 2 of the playoffs. We'll be back with the KBPS halftime show next on KBPS. While we had the technical issues on our main board, we're doing all right, hopefully. It is halftime from Marshall campus at Benson High School. Benson up by 1, 27-26 in round 2 of the playoffs. Jacob Patterson, alongside Jacob Patterson at that, Sean Phillipson and Joey Anderson on hand. This has been a competitive first half, as what we would expect for both teams.
Yeah, I'm loving this game, this atmosphere, but rather than me share my thoughts, I want to hear, Joe, what your thoughts are, and then we have another KBPS student here, Oscar from the junior class, so I'm going to hand my headset to Oscar. Joe, in the meantime, tell us what your thoughts are in the game so far, and then, Joe, I want you to toss it to Oscar, and Oscar, you share what your thoughts in the game are so far.
Sure thing. Thanks, Jacob. I feel like both teams are doing an amazing job. Like I said earlier, the atmosphere in here is really tense. You could almost cut it with a knife. Both teams wants to win so badly. It seemed like Benson wasn't doing so hot at the beginning of the first quarter, but it looks like they're up now, 1 point up to Jefferson. What are your thoughts, Oscar?
I think both teams, like you were saying, both really want to win. It seems like both teams are putting out good defense and offense, and I think it's going to be a close game tonight. I think it's going to be a close game.
Well, we'll find out momentarily. Thank you, guys. Let's go into the halftime numbers. Leading the way for Jefferson, Charisma Johnson with 10, Lawrence with 9, Anderson with 5, and Chapman with 2 for Jefferson. Jefferson led as many as 8 in the first half. Benson, their leading scorer is Mahogany Chandler Roberts. She has 11 points today. Has Shimi Noor with 8. Anna Brown with 5 and LeSueur with 3 for Benson. That's the halftime scores. We'll be back following another break with the KBPS halftime show continuing from Marshall campus at Benson High School. Benson leads 27-26 over Jefferson on KBPS. Welcome back to Marshall campus at Benson High School with the score: Benson Texters 27, Jefferson Democrats 26. Halftime show continues, looking of the road ahead going into round 2. Benson or Jefferson will advance to the quarterfinals if one of these two teams will face either Sheldon or South Medford in the state quarterfinals on Thursday next week. And last I checked, there was no score updates from Sheldon or South Medford, despite the fact that the game tipped off a little over an hour ago. So we'll find out later on during the broadcast what the score really is from that contest, as Benson out of the locker room first. And they hope to really have some momentum going, up by 1 to Jefferson.
The game so far is going pretty well for both teams. Like I was said earlier, Benson is up by 1 point, 27-26. Oscar, what do you think of the game so far?
I think the game's been pretty well. There's a lot of energy from both sides. The Jefferson side's really excited when their team scores. You know, everyone's cheering and clapping. But same with the Benson side. I think the energy here is good, and whatever team loses, it's going to be a devastating loss.
Yeah, thanks, Oscar. I agree. As we saw earlier, the halftime show, which was one of my best friends, Apple, and her little brother. The little brother just dancing in the court, which I thought was just all too cute.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to give it back to Jacob, and he can share some of his thoughts.
Yeah, let's hear what Jacob has to say as we get him back on. Benson 27, Jefferson 26. Jacob, your final thoughts before the third quarter begins.
Well, Sean, it just something doesn't feel quite right for the Texters. The shots are off. The energy isn't quite right. How do they get back into this game? Let's hope that Coach Knox got them pumped up during halftime and they can find that groove again. We've seen the Lady Texters play several times this season, and when they're on fire, they're on fire. This is just not the on-fire Texters that we're used to seeing. This is not the championship-like quality team that this team can be. And I don't know if it's because of the little bit earlier game. Maybe these girls are used to playing later in the evening with 7 o'clock tip-offs. It's the weekend. I mean, what was it, a late Friday night, girls? What's going on here? But the energy level, just not what we're used to seeing. So hopefully, they had a little Gatorade and had a little energy bar during halftime, and they can come back and get back into this. And, luckily, the Texters, all that said, they're leading this game by 1 point. So maybe that's something to show there, too.
Perhaps, as the third quarter begins right now. It is Lawrence. Turns it over to Chandler Roberts, who passed the ball inside to Hashimi Noor, laying it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Chandler Roberts out of bounds. Jump ball call. Jump ball. Possession arrow will stay to Benson's side. 7:45 left in the third. Inbounds. Got it in play to Hashimi Noor. Hashimi Noor over to Hink. Between the rings, over to the LeSueur left wing. Between the rings, Hink. Hink over to Chandler Roberts, a right corner three. Hits the side of the backboard and missed everything. Rebound, Lawrence. Lawrence on the run. Transition three. No good. Defensive rebound, Chandler Roberts. Over to the left corner in Brown. Brown will slow things down. Brown will go down in the lane. Block shot inside by Anderson, but a jump ball again. Possession arrow to Jefferson's side this time.
Good job on Anna Brown for fighting through that. Got blocked twice, got the rebound back twice, and never let go of the ball. Just when the jump ball was called, the arrow was going the other way.
7:10 left in the third quarter. 27-26 lead for Benson. Anderson throws it too high. Poked loose by Hink. It will remain Jefferson ball on the far sideline. 7:04 left in the third. LeSueur gets the pass over for Lawrence, rather. Good ball movement. It's Nunez receiving the pass, and she gets pushed from behind by Chandler Roberts, I do believe. Yes, Chandler Roberts on the foul, her first for Benson.
It's a battle of the bigs in the paint, and so far it's been a great battle of the bigs.
6:56 left in the third quarter. Everyone getting lined up on the inbound set for Jefferson. Lawrence to be the inbounder. Gets it in to Anderson. Anderson thought about the three, spinning. Right wing, near threw it away. Got it over to Lawrence. Lawrence, right baseline. Guarded by Hashim Yunor, playing with 3 fouls. Jumper, no good from Lawrence. Offensive rebound to Lawrence herself. Kick it over to Anderson. A right baseline 3, no good for the lead. Defensive rebound, LeSueur. LeSueur on the break, lays it up and in, and drew the foul.
Now that's got the Benson crowd fired up. That's what they need.
The foul on Brooklyn Chapman. That is her first foul. LeSueur at the line for a 3-point play possibility. 6:29 left third quarter, 29-26 lead. Benson, 3-point cushion. And LeSueur makes the 3-point play. He has 6.
Benson cannot give Jefferson any room right now. The Jefferson crowd is fired up and ready to explode at any second here. And Benson's got to stay aggressive on the defensive side of the ball and not let the Democrats try to claw their way back into this.
Lawrence on the right baseline. Lawrence will pull up, ripped and blocked by Chandler Roberts, ripped it away with one hand.
She did not even jump off the floor to block that shot.
Unreal stuff. Inbounds for Jefferson. Over for Johnson, right baseline. Gives it for Lawrence. Lawrence between the rings near midcourt. Zone defense now for Benson. Trying to deny the ball on the inside. 5 count is on. It's Johnson. Floats one off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound, Chapman. Second effort, no, but she gets fouled. 2-shot foul for Jefferson. The foul on Malaya LeSueur. That is her 3rd foul of the game today. And Chapman at the line to shoot 2.
LeSueur can't believe it, and still arguing with the referee at this point. She got to be careful she doesn't get a technical foul here. But she's arguing that, hey, look, I was just standing, feet planted, arms straight up, and the Jefferson Democrat ran into me. How can you call a foul on me? I didn't move.
Chapman makes the first free throw. Off the bench for Jefferson was Haley Webb on that last substitution. 30-27 Benson lead at the line. Free throw good by Chapman, 2 for 2. She has 4. 30-28 lead. Benson leads by 2. Jefferson in the full court press. Benson gets it into the front court. Kick it inside to Chandler Roberts, laying it up. No, but she gets fouled by the Democrats. The foul on Layla Nunez, her 3rd foul of the game. 5:46 left in the third. Clock stopping. Both teams with 2 team fouls each. At the line, Chandler Roberts with 11 points today. That was her first half numbers. And Chandler Roberts at the line gets the first free throw. She has a dozen with 1 more from the line. 3-point Benson lead at 31-28. 5:46 remaining in the third. Chandler Roberts at the line. Back iron and missed on the second free throw. Has Seminor tried to track it down, but recovered by Jefferson. And a blocking foul called on Anna Brown.
An unnecessary foul by Anna Brown there. Not the kind of foul you want to give up as this game, this very close game, starts to come to a close. Only 3-point difference. These little fouls and missed free throws are going to start to add up here real quick.
Tate Quinlan on the floor for Brown. Jefferson on the inbounds, getting in play. Over to the foul line in Nunez. Nunez against Quinlan. Foul line jumper, not even close. Rebound by Chandler Roberts. Down the floor, Hashim Yunor to the basket. Lays it up around and out. Rebound by Layla Nunez.
What a move. Too bad it didn't go down for her.
Behind the back dribble for Lawrence. Crossover on Hink. Tries to dump it inside to Chapman. Out of bounds. It will be Jefferson basketball off of LeSueur. 5:17 left in the third. 31-28 lead Benson.
That was such an awesome move. You heard the oohs coming from the crowd.
And the inbounds. Looking to get it in and does. Over to Webb. Double teamed and a foul. If that's on Hashimianor, that will be her fourth foul. And it is. Hashimianor has picked up her fourth foul. Eric Knox has to be careful not to get teed up. Coming back in is Chauncey Anderson for Nunes with the 3 fouls. Eric Knox trying to plead his case, but denied at the moment. Anderson to inbound and gets it into Lawrence. 5:10 remaining in the third quarter. Lawrence over to the left wing, a 3 for Webb. No good. Left an air ball. Offensive rebound to Chapman. Second effort, back iron and miss. Third opportunity for Jefferson. Into the hands for Anderson. Over for Lawrence between the rings. Lawrence fakes the pass, going down with the right-hand runner, up, around, and in. Lawrence with the 11 for Jefferson. It's a 1-point game for Benson, 31-30. 4:45 left in the third. Skip pass over to Hashimianor. Hashimianor to Hink. Hink over to LeSueur. LeSueur on the left wing. Over for Hink between the rings, back to LeSueur. LeSueur dribble tries left side, puts up a tough shot. No good, but she drew the foul. And that one on Chapman, her second. Team fouls are starting to pack up a little bit in the third. 14 fouls for Benson, 3 for Jefferson. LeSueur at the line to shoot 2. And LeSueur's first free throw is good. One more for her at the line.
You know, Jefferson, to their credit, their fans are loud. I would say they definitely have maybe a little bit more energy than the Benson crowd and fans right here, right now. And as the Benson player trying to shoot the free throws, you can hear them rumbling and thundering in the bleachers here.
LeSueur at the line. Araya Boyd checking in for Hashimianor with 4 fouls. Free throw good by LeSueur. She has 8. 33-30 lead Benson. 4.5 remaining in the third. Up the floor is Chapman. Chapman fakes the shot. Got away with a travel that time into Lawrence.
Looks like everybody in here but the ref saw that.
Bank shot no good by Johnson. Defensive rebound, LeSueur up ahead. Hink. Hink gives it for Boyd. Boyd over for Quinlan in the paint. Shoots a 5-footer, no good. Rebound, jump ball is called. And the possession error will stay to Benson's side.
They had a nice fast break going, but then nobody wanted to shoot the ball. They just ran all the way, got underneath the hoop, and started passing it.
It will be Hink to inbound the ball. Hink to inbound, lob down to LeSueur. LeSueur trying to shake loose, stolen from behind by Johnson. It's a 2-on-1 break. 3 for the tie for Jeff. Good! Aubriana Lawrence with a 3. And we are tied at 33-all with 3:50 left in the third. Skip pass to Boyd. Into Quinlan. Quinlan is pushed from behind. Defensive foul called on Charisma Johnson, her first. And Quinlan slow to get up. In this game, right in this third quarter, Quinlan is not wearing her shoulder brace, as Anna Brown will return for Benson. And Quinlan, who transferred from Southridge, off the floor at the moment.
So we've seen her play a couple of games in the past, and talking with her, didn't like wearing that shoulder brace. It's constricting, and so she wants it off.
Brown gives the Texas a 2-point lead. Sorry for the cut, Jacob. 35-33. Brown lays it in. Stolen by LeSueur. In the backcourt, LeSueur scores. LeSueur with 10. 4-point game for Benson. 37-33 lead. Up the floor is Johnson. Blocked, but a foul on Benson. Mahogany Chandler Roberts might pick up this foul. It is not Mahogany, it's Anna Brown who picked up the foul. That is her third foul of the game. And the Benson crowd not liking the call, showing their displeasure at the line for Jefferson is Johnson to shoot 2.
Benson and Jefferson have a long rivalry. Both of these schools want to win this badly. It's the second round of the playoffs. Win or go home. The loser, the season's over. This game matters a lot to these young girls.
Johnson cans the pair, 37-35. Lazur tries to cross over on Lawrence, and Lawrence steals it. Lawrence for the tie, missed the basket underneath. Rebound, Benson stolen away by Jefferson. Somebody called timeout. Did Benson have possession of the ball? It looks like Benson did call for a timeout. Wow, what a series of events. Jefferson can't believe it. Benson will call for a full timeout instead of a 30 because Benson is out of 30-second timeouts for the rest of this game.
Malaya Lasor went to grab the loose ball and almost was falling out of bounds, tried to pass it to a teammate, and in that second, the Benson coach was calling timeout, but as the player was passing the ball to the teammate, Jefferson stole the ball, and so Jefferson's crowd really upset about that, thinking that no, Benson didn't have possession of the ball when the timeout was called, but it looked like Benson's coach Knox had the timeout called when Benson still had possession. So it looked like a good call from this angle.
3:01 left in the third quarter. Benson maintains a 2-point lead at 37-35. Andre Lawrence, the head coach for Jefferson, motioning the Democrats to back up and head back past the midcourt line. No full court press now for Jeff, except for 2 black shirts coming at Hink. It's Lasur on the left wing, Hink, right wing Brown. Brown double team shows into Chandler Roberts, got the pass and lays it in.
Jefferson was using a zone defense, and Benson's ball movement worked all the way around that zone defense.
39-35 over the head of Layla Nunez. Turnover Jefferson. Lawrence threw that ball too high up in the air for her to make it. Hink gets it to Chandler Roberts. Length the court pass to Boyd, right wing. Boyd into Lasur. Lasur on the drive. Right-handed runner. Good. Lasur with 12. 41-35. Benson lead. Largest lead of the game at 6. Johnson having a tough time getting the ball in the front court. Anderson got bumped. Democrats keep possession. Johnson driving. Lays it up. No good. Offensive rebound Johnson for Jefferson. And Johnson gets pushed and fouled by Benson. Anna Brown cannot believe it. She picked up the foul. That is her 4th of the game. One more, she is gone. Eric Knox will have to make a change quickly. And Tate Quinlan, now wearing the shoulder brace on her left shoulder, will have to re-enter the game for Benson, for Brown.
Watch Quinlan closely because she does not like playing with that brace on. She wants it off, but that energy or that injury and recovering from that injury requires her to have it on.
The official telling Jefferson's bench to sit down. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Over to the left wing and Webb. Webb over to Lawrence. Lawrence back to Webb. 3-pointer from the left. Baseline hit! Haley Webb, her first points off the bench. 41-38 lead. Benson, 1:44 left in the third.
Benson could not have left her any more wide open. There was not a defender within a mile of her.
Quinlan nearly turns it over. Recovered by Lasur. Gives it for Chandler Roberts. Stolen away by Chapman. Chapman lost the ball, got it back. Chapman gets it to Lawrence to slow things down in the half-court set. Inside to Nunez at the foul line. Nunez high off the glass shot, no good. Rebound by Boyd. 1:15 remaining in the third. Up the floor is Lawrence. Lawrence driving left side, right-handed runner short. Rebound dug down by Nunez for Jefferson. Up the floor, Lawrence. Right corner, Anderson for the tie. No good. Offensive rebound, Webb. Back to Anderson. Anderson thought about the 3. Gives it to Lawrence. Under a minute to go in the third. Lawrence will slow things down for Jefferson. It's Lawrence. A step back 3 for the tie. No good. Rebound volleyball. Benson tried to save it. Lawrence keeps it alive. Webb for the tie. No good. Offensive rebound again by Nunes, and she gets fouled. 4 opportunities for Jefferson on the offensive rebound.
Benson dodging a couple of bullets there. The Jefferson crowd is on their feet. What the energy is in this building.
Nunes at the line to shoot 2. The free throw is no good. She will have one more from the line. Andre Lawrence with one of the Democrat players coming in off the bench. Looks to be Charisma Johnson. And Brooklyn Chapman will head to the bench to rest. Nunes at the line with one more for Jefferson. All she can do is make it a 2-point game. I couldn't tell who the foul was on that last sequence. Everybody was so in the way of the sight. Nunes gets 1 of 2. It's 41-39 lead Benson with 38.1 remaining in the third. Lesor, bullet pass ahead for Chandler Roberts. Chandler Roberts slows things down to Hink. Back to Chandler Roberts. Chandler Roberts, Euro step. Nearly threw it away over to Quinlan. Quinlan ripped away by Anderson and a jump ball. Possession arrow to Jefferson.
Quinlan never saw her coming. Snuck right around behind her, grabbed the ball out of her hands. Good move by the Jefferson Democrats there.
Jefferson being as aggressive to Benson as Benson being aggressive to Jefferson. Both teams are fighting literally to hang on for a win. Benson in a zone defense over to the right wing. Webb for the lead. No good for 3. Defensive rebound Boyd. Chandler Roberts with 9 seconds gets it to Hink. Hink over for the Soar. Running, foul line jumper, no good. Defensive rebound, Anderson with 1. Anderson from behind midcourt is short. And we end 3 from Marshall campus at Benson High School. It is the Benson Texters 41, Jefferson Democrats 39. We will be back also on top with the station identification on KBPS. Back in a moment.
This is the home of live PIL sports action. AM 1450, KBPS, Portland.
8 seconds into the fourth quarter. A near full house today from Marshall campus. Chandler Roberts with 14 points today at the line to shoot 2.
Definitely a great representation here from both Benson and Jefferson. Packed house, almost standing room only.
Chandler Roberts making the first foul shot. One more coming up. Lawrence is not on the floor right now for Jefferson. She's on the opposite end talking with one of the assistant coaches in Larry Warren Jr. And the free throw good by Chandler Roberts. She makes a pair. 16 for her. 43-39 lead. Benson. Two players show out for Benson. It is Anderson on the left corner, double teamed and fouled on the reach. We're at the 1-and-1 for Jefferson. The foul is on Anna Brown. That is her 5th foul. She's gone. Dexter Lesur talking to Anna Brown as she walks to the bench.
She's not happy, very frustrated with herself. She knows that's not the way that she wanted to end this game. Fouling out and getting a couple of bad fouls on little bumps. Just not the kind of fouls that you want to commit.
Anderson at the line to shoot 1-and-1. Benson at 18 fouls. And Benson at 18 fouls. Jefferson at 5. Anderson at the line makes the first free throw. She has 6 with one more from the line. 7:39 left in the fourth quarter. Anderson with one more from the line.
Benson crowd trying to make some noise, seeing if they can impact the free throw shooter here.
And it doesn't matter. Anderson makes 2 for 2. 30-second timeout, Jefferson. 7:39 left in the fourth.
The Democrats on their feet. They're packed. They take up about 25% of the gym, 75% of the gym taken up by Benson fans and crowd. But the Jefferson section is just as loud as the rest of the Benson crowd is here today.
On Point Community Credit Union is a proud sponsor of the OSAA State Championship. On Point is Oregon's largest locally headquartered credit union, serving more than 460,000 members. Visit onpointcu.com. On Point is federally insured by NCUA Equal Housing Opportunity. Fourth quarter continues from Marshall campus. One of these two schools will have a visit to the second round on Thursday next week with either Sheldon or South Medford.
Benson got to be careful. Almost turned the ball over there.
Over to Hink between the rings, over to LeSueur. LeSueur ball moving outside. Hashimi for three. Got it! Hashimi with 11. 46-41 Benson lead. 7:15 left to go in the game.
You can't leave her wide open. She'll hit it on you. And she'll steal the ball.
Hashimi steals 2-on-1 break. Hink to Hashimi lays it up. No good, but she gets fouled by Aubriana Lawrence. That is her third foul of the game.
And now the Benson crowd on their feet.
Hashimi at the line to shoot two. Hashimi with 4 fouls herself. She has to be careful on the defensive end of the floor. Hashimi at the line makes the first free throw. She has 12 with one more coming up at the line. 7:07 left to go in the fourth quarter. 47-41 Benson lead. This is their largest lead at 6 tonight. And misses the second. Did Hashimi 1 of 2. Defensive rebound Chapman. Up the floor Lawrence. 1 minute gone in the fourth quarter. Left wing Johnson. Johnson dribble drive at the foul line. Kicks the pass over. Anderson spinning. Puts up a tough runner. No, but she gets fouled. Chandler Roberts challenged her. That will be her second foul in Chandler Roberts. 2 free throws coming up for Chauncey Anderson. She has 7 points today with 6:50 left in regulation.
No relation to Joe Anderson, KBPS student, who's joining us on the broadcast this afternoon. Joe, how fun is it to be here and to witness a cool, exciting experience like this?
Oh, this is so much fun. This is amazing. My second game at all. I really don't do basketball much, but this is so much fun. So cool. And we're live on video on Instagram live stream at KBPS 1923.
Anderson makes a pair. 47-43 lead. Benson. Hashimi gets it across to Hink. Hink passes right wing to LeSueur. LeSueur dribble drive, right-handed floater, good. Tough shot by LeSueur. She has 14. 49-43. Benson lead by 6 at the other end. Chapman for 3. And she connects. Brooklyn Chapman with 7. 49-46 Benson lead. Hashimi trying to get past the timeline. Ball poked from behind by Johnson. Hashimi keeps the ball in play. Over for Hink on the right wing, left wing LeSueur at the foul line. Boyd gives it for Chandler Robertson. She stumbles and gets fouled.
Oh, I hope she's okay, because she just had a Jefferson Democrat rolled on her ankle, and Chandler Roberts went down kind of holding her right ankle there, but looks like she's okay, up and okay. You hate to see players hit the floor and getting tangled up in legs and ankles start twisting. That's kind of what that looked like there.
Chauncey Anderson picks up her 4th foul of the game. At the line, Mahogany, Chandler Roberts to shoot 2. Chandler Roberts at the line. The free throw is good. She has 17 with 1 more from the line. 19 foul on Benson, 7 for Jefferson. Once Benson reaches the 10th team foul, Jefferson will be in double bonus. And Chandler Roberts rattles in the second free throw. She has 18 points today. 51-46 Benson lead with 6:03 left to go in the game. Winner will advance to the quarterfinals to take on either Sheldon or South Medford in the quarterfinals. Chapman, runner in the lane, round and out. Defensive rebound ripped by Hashimi Down the floor, LeSueur lays it up, around and in, and she's fouled.
Count it, and 1. And there goes the crowd. Now Benson's on their feet. We're wondering if it's more than just a and one foul.
The foul on Johnson, that is her second foul of the game.
We have a technical foul here? What's going on?
Yes, we do have a technical foul on Aubriana Lawrence, I believe. The referee signaled 11, and now the official is coming over to talk with Andre Lawrence about what had happened.
The energy is so electric right now. Both of these teams want this win so bad. They're playing so aggressively, so good. You can just imagine the pressure on these girls, and can't lose your cool.
So the three-point play good by LeSueur. The foul, the technical, I was thinking now on LeSueur because the referee held up 11. LeSueur taunted after she made the three-point play. As Anderson makes the first free throw, she has 10 with one more coming up. 54-47 lead.
Jeff,
as Benson has led as many as 8, down to 7, down to 6 now. Go ahead, Jacob.
And Jefferson is really needing to stay in this game. Only 5 minutes and change left. And Benson feels like it's starting to pull away here, but Jefferson can't let that happen. They've got to stay in this game.
54-48 lead, Benson. 5:40 remaining in the game. And it comes to Johnson. Johnson to Lawrence. Back to Johnson. Over to the left corner. Anderson unloads for 3. Air ball. Defensive rebound, LeSueur. And she gets fouled by Lawrence. Lawrence has her 4th foul of the game.
The Jefferson coach is not happy about this. He just up and pacing back and forth, shaking his head. I can't believe this. Really?
It's a 1-and-1 and fair as LeSueur at the line. 19 foul on Jeff. The first of the free throw is good of the 1-and-1. That's now 18 for LeSueur with one more coming up. All the Texters are back behind the midcourt line playing defense, except for LeSueur. LeSueur at the line. Her second free throw is short. Defensive rebound, Johnson. Lawrence has 4 fouls. Anderson has 4 fouls. So those two have to be careful on the defensive end of the floor. Ball boot on the perimeter. It's Chapman. Goes for 3. No good. Defensive rebound. Pulled down. Stanley Roberts. Loose ball on the ground. It will be Jefferson basketball with 5:12 left in the fourth. 55-48 lead. Benson. A 7-point lead. Benson led as many as 8 today. And it comes to Lawrence. Runner in the lane. Round and out. Rebound by Hashimi-Anor. Hashimi-Anor down the floor to LeSueur. Lays it up, around and in. Uncontested. LeSueur with 20. Timeout, Andre Lawrence. And he is irate of the defensive intensity. He just now threw a towel in front of the Jefferson bench.
He's got to be careful he doesn't pick up a technical foul here. The emotions are running so hot right now, as you can imagine. Second round of the playoffs, both of these teams want it bad. And the assistant coach is holding back the head coach at Jefferson. And he's got to be real careful he doesn't pick up a technical foul here.
4:54 left to go in regulation. Benson up 57-48. Largest lead of the game. We'll stay on live for the following. Want to stay in shape, be involved in a sport you love and earn money in the process? Become an athletic official. There's a shortage of officials in Oregon, and we need you now more than ever. Visit osaa.org/officials for more information and to get registered. Jefferson called for a full timeout. The assistant coach, Jacob, is Yolanda Nash, 1 of 2 for Jefferson. Nash had to pull Lawrence back following the timeout, because if Andre Lawrence was continuing to pursue the official, there would be no doubt Lawrence would be picking up a costly technical for Jefferson.
Yeah, she probably saved him a tee.
And the officials telling Larry Warren Jr. to have the coach restrain and calm down. And for the moment, he is at the moment. High energy game, as you said, Jacob, as Chapman runs behind midcourt to inbound the ball and gets it into Nunez. Back to Chapman. 4:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Jefferson season on the line here, down by 9. Largest deficit of the game.
Crowd on their feet.
Skip pass to Johnson. Johnson into the corner to Lawrence. Lawrence double teamed and out of bounds. Benson ball.
Nice defensive pressure by Benson to get that turnover.
And a technical foul on Jefferson. I think this one's on Charisma Johnson. Yes, she threw the ball through the hoop in disgust that she didn't get fouled. And now Andre Lawrence protesting the case.
If I was the coach right now, I would be telling these girls, take a breath. Relax.
We're at the 10th team foul on both teams. And now Lawrence has got to be careful. He is irate still.
Got to maintain your composure in these heated moments.
LeSueur at the line to shoot the technical free throws.
Both of these teams still have a chance to win this ball game. You don't want to give up your chance to win by losing your emotions and getting some unnecessary technical fouls. Don't get your team out of the running of this game by a costly mistake like that.
LeSueur makes the 2 technical free throws. The technical on Charisma Johnson. The technical also counts as a personal foul. Her 3rd of the game is Johnson. And Benson will have possession of the basketball, up by 11, their largest lead of the game. Jefferson has 1 full timeout, as does Benson, the remainder of the game. Pink on the left wing, gets off a pick from Chandler Roberts. Over to the right wing, Boyd. Ball out of bounds, off of LeSueur. Jefferson ball still have life, down by 11.
She can't believe it.
59-48 lead, Benson. 4:15 remaining in the game. Lawrence gets away from trouble. Lawrence kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson over to Lawrence. Lawrence getting off the screen from Nunez. Nunez providing the effort over to the left wing. And we got a hold on Benson as Johnson was driving in the paint. 2-shot foul. We're in the double bonus.
Jefferson badly needs these free throws, down by 11 at this point. Need these free throws to stay in this game here.
Oriah Boyd on the foul. That is her 2nd of the game today. 3:59 left remaining. The free throw is short. Big miss at the line when the Democrats need to rally back. Johnson off on the first attempt. She'll have 1 more from the line. Johnson misses, and she rattles it in. I thought she missed it on the back iron, but it rolled home. 10-point game. Benson lead, 59-49. In it comes to Hink. Left elbow, Boyd. Boyd at the foul line. Couple dribbles. Lobs it for Chandler Roberts. Ball poked out of bounds by Chauncey Anderson. Anderson playing with 4 fouls as well for the Democrats. 3:44 remaining in the game.
Great defense by Jefferson there.
Chandler Roberts retrieves the inbound pass into Hashimi Anor. Out to LeSueur. LeSueur on the left wing, Hink. Hink was wide open in the shoot to 3. Into LeSueur, back to Hink. Hink over to Boyd. Boyd stoic it, back to Hink. 3.5 remaining in the game. Jefferson needs to play defense. And now Hink holding the ball, not being engaged. Now the count is on.
Benson just wants to burn the clock out right now, up by 10 points.
Hink, 5 count was on, out of bounds, Jefferson ball. The Jefferson bench wanted the 5-second violation called, and they didn't get it. They have the ball, though.
I think the Jefferson coach is jumping at about 6 feet in the air, yelling.
3-point field goal, no good by Lawrence. Offensive rebound, Jefferson. Pull-up jumper from Anderson, no good. Another offensive rebound. It's Johnson for 3. Air ball. Rebound, Hashimi Anor. Hashimi Anor on the run. And she slips. And she traveled.
She came in way too hot, couldn't handle it, hit the skids, and lost the ball.
2:45 left to go in the game. Jefferson in desperate need of a big-time basket. Inbounds from Anderson, over for Chapman. Chapman with 2:40 left to go in the game. Jefferson at the moment have not been able to hit the big shot. Anderson spinning, puts up a tough runner. No, but she gets fouled.
Beautiful move. Nice spin move to try to break away from the defender. Got the shot off, but that defender right in her face, and she is pretty slow to get up.
Quinlan will come in. Hashimi Nor's game comes to an end with 2:30 left in regulation. Quinlan out. Hashimi Nor will check out to the bench. She fouls out with 12 points.
Anderson shaking up pretty good there on for Jefferson, trying to catch her breath before she has to put up a couple of free throw shots.
Anna Brown also fouled out in this quarter. 2:30 left remaining in the game. Anderson at the line. The free throw is good. She has 12 with one more coming up.
The Benson crowd trying to make some noise to make her miss. She hit that free throw and looked right at the crowd, and they got pretty quiet, but they're back.
Haley Webb will come in after the free throw. Good by Anderson, 2 for 2. Webb will check in, and Anderson will come out. As you brought up, she was shaken up on that last sequence, but she too has 4 fouls as well. Inbounds to Boyd. Boyd gets it to Lesueur. Lesueur going to the basket, spinning, lost the handle, got it over to Chandler Roberts. Off of her! Chandler Roberts couldn't handle the ball. Turnover, Benson. Jefferson ball. Jefferson down by 8, 59-51, 2:15 remaining in the game. Lawrence between the rings, gets off the screen, into the corner. Johnson for 3, short. Rebound.